it's receiving the gifts from anything around that situation, relationship, circumstance. It can be any kind of relationship. It's receiving what gifts you were given during that situation. So I think the grievance, the debt sometimes overshadows, it puts a shadow over the gifts you were given during that time. Many of us have had parental relationship grievances that when we remove the debt, we get to see and receive. Isn't that interesting? Because even as I'm speaking, enlightenment comes. Yes? Even as you're listening, enlightenment comes. Yes? That is where the power is. That is where the shift is. That is where the clearing is. That enlightenment comes. Even as the words are spoken. Because the words are the conduit of light, of enlightenment that comes to you. So even as I say that, I see how the grievance and the debt can block the gift that's been there all along, that the relationship, the circumstance, the time was full of, and to be in fullness of receiving those gifts, this forgiveness, this grievance, this debt, this forgiveness removes that, shows us the true gift that there was, shows us the true love that there was in this time. And it's just a stream anyway. It's just a moment, isn't it? And we can transform that. That's what that transforming is. Transform this time, this hurt, this grievance into the love, into the gift. I've received so many gifts. I've had so many circumstances that look so painful, and as you hear them, know that that's not where I am. That's not where I live. I can share them to associate with you, to bring to you the now of, for you, the benefit of the now, for your now. But in my now, that pain, that abandonment, that loneliness, loneliness is one I'm going to do a whole thing on. That is just a moment that isn't here. It isn't my now. My now right? Receive that. Receive that. That protection, that knowing, that belief, that love. Receive that. Allow that. Allow it. Chip away a little bit of the grievance. People in the store that were rude. People in work environments that expected way too much. People that, your own self, that expected way too much in those situations, in those circumstances. The people that you loved that couldn't maybe just even handle your pureness, your love, didn't want to dig deeper, but you had to live authentic, right? Oh, there's so much, and I want to be orderly and I want to be organized. But for this moment, let's look at a grievance. Let's look at a debt and see if we can remove any of those today. And see if you can bring the gifts in that situation forward, dissolve more of this grievance into forgiveness,